Hi, it's me, the friendly neighborhood, you know. Things have been going pretty good since I finished my first year of college. I was at home for a few weeks, just hanging out with my family. But now I'm out here in the big city, trying to find a job and make some money for next year. No luck yet, but I'm sure something will come up. Finally got all situated in the apartment. Everything, okay, almost everything, is unpacked. I've got food to eat, and the bathroom's set up nicely. Still no internet here though. My landlords seem to be against it. Makes it harder to do vlogs and such. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Not much to do out here with school out and everything, but I've been keeping busy. Filling out lots of job applications. You know how that goes. I've been reading a lot too. Read this one book about Norse gods in the real world trying to deal with the fact that the world doesn't need them anymore. Sort of strange humor, but so good. Moved on to a book about string theory and the future of science. It was really dumbed down, which is understandable. String theory is the most complicated physics field out there. Some of the mathematics involved don't even exist yet. It involves thinking about the world in 10 dimensions and how this view simplifies the laws of physics. In fact, string theory is a good candidate to finally unify all the physical forces and matter into one elegant equation, the holy grail of physics. But I digress. Just finished another book about a guy who spends the weekend with God. The verdict's still out on that one. Some of it's thought-provoking and interesting, but some of it just seems presumptuous. Anyway. My girlfriend came out last weekend. It's nice to see her smiling face again. Won't be seeing too much of her this summer, but we'll get by. We always do. And that brings us to the present. Not too much to do today. Unless there's something I'm forgetting.
Laundry day, see you there, under things, tumbling. Wanna say, love your hair, here I go, mumbling. With my freeze ray I will stop the world. With my freeze ray I will find the time to find the words to tell you how you make me feel. What's the phrase? Like a fool, kinda sick, special needs. Anyways, with my freeze ray I will stop the pain. It's not a death ray or an ice beam, that's all Johnny Snow. I just think you need time to know that I'm the guy to make it real. The feelings you don't dare to feel, I'll bend the world to our will, and we'll make time stand still. That's the plan, rule the world, you and me, any day. Love your hair.
You expect me to start singing along, didn't you? Anyway. So, a couple of weeks ago, my grandpa was hospitalized. The doctors discovered he had pneumonia. They tried a few different kinds of drugs, none of them seemed to work. Eventually, he was put under heavy sedation, and they did a biopsy in his lungs. Apparently, he had a kind of pneumonia that had to be treated with steroids, not antibiotics. They started him on those, and things seemed to be turning around. It was about then that I left to go out to the city. I had been planning it for a while, and as someone once told me, life doesn't stop for anyone. It's been hard being out here when I feel like I should be at home, but I know it's better for me in the long run to stay out here. However, the doctors discovered a blood clot 3 inches long in his arm. My grandpa's had a lot of trouble with blood clots. I think it has to do with his cancer. Anyway, they tried to break up the clot by using a hardcore drug. I guess, and we don't know for sure, that the drugs started a series of events that caused my grandpa to have a stroke in the left side of his brain. For a while, my grandpa wasn't responding to people. He eventually started talking, but couldn't remember anything. He's also paralyzed on his right side now. However, he's been making progress. I hear he's been talking and listening to people, and he remembers who people are now. He can move his left arm and leg pretty well now, too. His pneumonia seems to be making a comeback, but the doctors apparently think this time it's just a reaction to some drugs he's on, and they're pretty optimistic about it. So yeah, that's my life out here. Living the dream, as someone once told me. I've got lots to do out here yet, though. Still doing some soul searching, trying to decide what I'm going to do with my life. But, usually, if you just let something happen, it usually does. And everything works out fine. So, life will be good. And I'll see you all soon.